In the kingdom of Gumdi, a young prince named Dabisa faced a fateful decree from the high priestess which forever altered his destiny. The prophecy foretold that Dabisa had to marry a crippled maiden from a neighboring community within 24 hours or risk losing his inheritance and the divine favor of the gods. Dabisa journeyed to meet this crippled maiden Aisha in order to fulfill destiny. The first part of the story was a blast, and the second part promises to deliver nothing but the best. And if you haven't already checked out the first part of the video, then you need to check it out and zoom into the second part as well. New here? Then subscribe to this channel and join the amazing storytelling community here. Let's get started. Just moments before the marriage ceremony between Prince Dabisa and the maiden Aisha was set to begin, an urgent news reached Dabisa. Unfortunately, a beast had escaped from the wild and was threatening the lives of a nearby settlement. What's more, the settlement was none other than the home of his new little friend Aminata. A panicking young man who had narrowly escaped the settlement arrived with trembling hands and a voice filled with dread. The young man recounted the sudden appearance of the ferocious beast in their town. The creature, a very fearsome predator with sharp claws and fangs, was striking terror into the hearts of his townspeople. According to the young man's account, the life of his townsmen hung in the balance as they were fighting desperately to fend off the creature's assault. However, since they were predominantly farmers, their efforts were not enough. With each passing moment, the situation grew terribly serious, and the young man feared that his town would not survive the beast's onslaught. Dabisa's heart was heavy with concern, especially for young Aminata, whom he had grown to love during their short journey together. Despite the looming deadline for their marriage vows, Dabisa knew that he could not stand by and do nothing while innocent lives were in danger. With a sense of urgency burning in his chest, he vowed to confront the beast head-on in hopes of rescuing Aminata and her family from the jaws of certain doom. And with determination etched in his face, Dabisa made a decision to leave and rush to Aminata's aid. But as he prepared to leave, the high priest appeared before him with a serious warning. "Oh noble prince," she cried, "heed to the call of destiny, for the hour is fleeting and the moment divine. To defy the will of the gods, to stray from the path, is to invite the wrath of the gods." Despite the priest's dreadful words, Dabisa's love for Aminata compelled him to defy her counsel and embark on his mission to rescue the endangered community. What Dabisa couldn't understand was why the ceremony had to adhere to such a specific time limit that they had to be married within 24 hours. Regardless, Dabisa marched on, unknown to him the weight of his choices. He finally got to the settlement, but the beast was nowhere to be found. Had the escaped villager lied to him? Clearly not. He could tell from the terror in the faces of the surviving villagers, so he knew that he couldn't leave until he had slayed the beast. Solace, however, came to him when he saw that his little friend Aminata was safe. Aminata hurriedly ran into the embrace of Dabisa when she saw him, and with the minutes fleeting, what was supposed to be an hour-long task turned into days. Dabisa tried to find the beast, and on one quiet night, a loud roar echoed throughout the whole settlement. The day of reckoning finally arrived. The young prince put on his armor and gear and gallantly ventured into battle. The battle was swift. The ferocious beast was no match for Dabisa. Dabisa emerged victorious by slicing off the beast's head to confirm his kill. And as the danger subsided, Dabisa returned to Aisha's town, hoping to seek for forgiveness and complete his marriage vows to Aisha. Unfortunately, upon his return, Dabisa was met with a heartbreaking decree from the high priest. According to the ancient prophecies passed down through generations, the auspicious moments for their union would be fleeting, and failure to heed to the decree of the gods could invite calamity upon both kingdoms. And so, dictated by the alignment of the celestial bodies and the whispers of the spirits, the deadline for the marriage vows had passed, and they had ignored the will of the gods, so they could not go unpunished. Dabisa was stripped of his inheritance and title, and Dabisa and Aisha were banished from both their kingdoms. But with the extensive pleas from the families of Dabisa and Aisha, the high priestess was moved, so she offered an alternative to banishment. She decreed that the couple must go on a dangerous quest to retrieve a sacred relic called Dalira, the lost treasure of the gods. This treasure was a symbol of divine favor and was the only offering that could quell the gods' displeasure. Dabisa and Aisha accepted the challenge with a mixture of anxiety and resolve, knowing that the successful completion of this divine errand would not only restore their honor but also reaffirm their place in their kingdoms. Dabisa and Aisha ventured into the wilderness, and in all fairness, Aisha's crippled condition made their journey all the more difficult. They passed over dense forests, scaled steep cliffs, and crossed swift rivers. On one fateful day, as they sought shelter from a raging storm, they stumbled upon a cave hidden behind a waterfall, and inside they discovered a pool of water glowing with a brilliant light. The legends spoke of such places, sacred pools with power to heal all kinds of wounds and diseases. Driven by hope, Dabisa assisted Aisha as she submerged herself in the pool. The water was warm and soothing, and as she bathed in its glow, a miraculous transformation began. The pain in her limbs lessened and strength returned to her muscles. When she emerged from the pool, Aisha found that she could stand, walk, and even run as she has never done before. The sacred pool had healed her, and with her newfound mobility, Aisha felt a sense of liberation and gratitude that knew no bounds. And Dabisa too was greatly overjoyed by this miracle. As Dabisa and Aisha ventured into the mystical wilderness, their quest for Daliri, the lost treasure of the gods, led them to a series of ancient ruins, overgrown and forgotten by time. It was here, amidst the echoes of a bygone era, that they stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its entrance sealed by a puzzle that only true heirs of the Gumdi kingdom could solve. Working together, Dabisa and Aisha solved the riddles carved into the stone, and as the final piece of the puzzle clicked into place, the chamber opened, revealing the lost treasure, Daliri, a spectre of pure gold encrusted with gems that held the condensed essence of the god's power. The moment their fingers brushed against the spectre, a brilliant light enveloped them, and they felt an overwhelming surge of energy. The gods had bestowed upon them not only their favor, but also their might. Their trial, though difficult, had also forged them into beings of legend. They returned to Gumdi as heroes, ensuring peace and prosperity for generations to come. You know, sometimes life has a way of throwing unexpected situations at us. We may feel that our journey is leading nowhere, that we are facing many crises in life and nothing is working out positively for us. But as you keep pushing, the universe will find a way to support your cause and reward you. So no matter how bad you think your current situation is, never give up. Just keep pushing and you find the light. If the story resonated with you, please be sure to subscribe, like and share this video, and let's delve more into captivating tales together and glean insight from the wisdoms of African folklore. Until we meet again, stay safe.